Hello, my friends. This video is about the merge. Over the years, especially leading up to 2012, I noticed that everyone was getting on the ascension bandwagon, you could say. More and more people were interested in ascension in a lot of different ways. The word ascension, ascension classes, ascension energies, and so on. But since we've moved into now 2017, the buzz of what has been known as ascension has really calmed down. The people have, say, taken their interests into other ways. They've lost interest in what this was all about in 2012 and before that even. So one of the main things that I wanted to share here is there was a lot of that had to do with escaping from where we were or where we are now, and then basically moving into another space or another reality or another earth simply because, unhappiness where we currently exist. And now we moved past that 2012 landmark and we're in 2017. Those things are being worked out. People are starting to see that it's not just about ascension, it's about the merge. So to know that ascension or descension doesn't have a thing to do about escaping where we are, what we're holding on to, what exists. It's a matter of merging, transforming. And it is through that we move beyond, we expand from what we know into another level of, say, knowingness. So get focused into a meditative space, however you wish to do that. Laying down, sitting, closing your eyes, leaving your eyes open, it doesn't matter. The main thing is getting focused in the now. Taking some deep breaths and relaxing into the now moment. Releasing the thoughts and just relaxing. Taking your focus into the center of your chest. Breathe. Relax. Imagine yourself sitting in a tube of light. Your whole body, this tube of light just goes out beyond the size of your physical body. And it goes vertically up and vertically down below where your body is currently. You're just sitting in a tube of light. The center point of your awareness is in the center of your chest, and you're sitting in a tube of light, simply just breathing, relaxing. Now imagine another aspect of your own self above you in this tube of light. This other aspect of yourself is glowing brilliantly, golden light, sparkles of pearlescent colors sparkling off of your body. and this aspect above you in this tube of light. This other aspect that is above you has full awareness, full remembrance of your multidimensionality, all of your past life experiences, your star heritage, full awareness of your multidimensionality in all ways and forms throughout all time and space. It's just sitting there, radiating, radiating, radiating these golden light and these sparkly pearlescent colors just radiating off of you in this tube of light just above you. Now imagine another aspect of yourself below your feet, down below your feet. You might say, as the tube extends down below your feet, down into the earth, down just all the way to the center of the earth. Between that point and the center of the earth is this other aspect of yourself. This other aspect of yourself is sort of like you could sense as a long lost friend that you are trying to get in touch with so they can find their way back home. So you love that other aspect of yourself that's below your feet. That's the connection point between your physical body and the center of the earth. It's another aspect of you. You just love that other aspect. That other aspect is basically doing its own thing. It does not remember who you are, or it's in a tube of light currently, or it does not remember its higher aspect, its higher dimensional aspect that has a full awareness of its multidimensionality. It doesn't know it's multidimensional in itself. So this other aspect of yourself that is now below your feet, sort of lost in a way. It's sort of just there, living and experiencing what it sees, what it feels. So you just love that aspect of yourself, just like you would love your physical body, your hands, your feet, and so on. Just like a long lost friend, take note, it's a long lost friend or an aspect of your own self that exists below your feet, below you in this tunnel of light. So now, as I was mentioning, so many people gotten into what they perceive as ascension, to escape where you are, to move on into another space, because it might be uncomfortable, it might not be happy, it might not be joyful, it might not be what you want it to be. So therefore the escape comes into play. But as that has been said in the past, be the open vessel. Be open So what does that truly mean? It means to be in sync and allow the flow, your own light, your own remembrance to flow. So take your awareness above your head again, back into the higher dimensional aspect that exists above you in that tube of light. Imagine when you are breathing as one, not only with your physical body, but you're breathing as one with the higher dimensional aspect that exists above you in this tube of light. And in the same way, you're breathing as one with the aspect that is below your feet in this tube of light. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. You're in sync and breathing as one, not only with your higher dimensional aspect that exists above you in this tube of light, but also the lower. So as we are not only breathing, we're sitting there in sync with this multidimensionality of ourself. We allow, through our own awareness, through our own openness, through our own releasing of the patterns of separation, releasing the fear, releasing the worry, releasing the patterns of anger, releasing the patterns of self-doubt, releasing all of this, say, illusion from what we are holding on to. It allows the synchronicity between our current physical awareness and our higher dimensional aspect to descends through us. And as we breathe, we start to remember who we are in all ways, in all forms, in other places. We begin to remember our connection with ourselves and other worlds, on other levels of the earth, and so on. We just breathe, and as we allow that vibration to flow through us, to be the open vessel, we start to remember our multidimensionality. At the same time, as that descension process begins and continues, we take our focus down below our feet to the other lost friend, the other level of our multidimensionality that doesn't remember itself. And we love and allow to basically be the open conduit, the open space for our higher dimensional aspect to descend through us, descend down below our feet, and make contact and flow through the other level of our multidimensionality that exists below our feet. And love that space and that other level of our beingness to the point where it opens up its heart. It opens up its multidimensional awareness to the point where it allows that cosmic, say, light, that brilliant gold light, and that this pearlescent sparkles sparkling off the body, flowing down below your feet into that other level of your multidimensional self. That long lost part of yourself that's been yearning to know where it's from. It's been yearning to know where home is. Yearning to know where and who and what it is. Begins to remember. Begins to integrate. those vibrations of remembrance. After a while, continuous allowance of your higher dimensional aspect of your own beingness to descend through you, to merge with the other aspect that's below your feet, fully grounding the descension of your multidimensional awareness. The lower aspect below your feet begins to merge and then come in vibrational sync and merge with your physical body. It merges with the higher dimensional aspect in for what may have been viewed before as separate from you but existing in another way above you. Basically, all these levels then become one. What was viewed as separate before then basically is viewed as one continuous level of awareness that is now flowing down through, circulating down to the center of the earth, and then circulating back up through and going out through the body to the top, and then circulating down through and then back up through. The remembrance is flowing, flowing, flowing. The energy of your multidimensional self flowing, flowing, flowing. Just your remembrance from that lost aspect of yourself is no longer. Basically is remembered who you are. As you search and look down below your feet, that other aspect of yourself that was wondering who you are is no longer there. The remembrance has allowed to be integrated. It's acclimated. You continue with the flow. You continue with the breathing. And as you walk through your daily life, you allow that openness to continue. You allow that merging process to be physically integrated to the point where there is no more separation between what was viewed as higher or lower. You see that there was no separation in the first place. There was never any higher or lower. There was only other aspects of your own self. You're currently radiating the golden light, pearlescent colors, out of all elements of your being, sitting in the tube of light, radiating, radiating, radiating. You just breathe and allow that flow to continue. The merge, the descension, and ascension is about the merge. The merge is the most important part of the whole ascension process. It's not about escaping anything. It's about the merge. Release the separation. Breathe as one with your multidimensional self. Love the other aspects. There's nothing to escape from. Peace, my friends, and blessings to all.